Yo, what's good, everybody? Keith from Almost in Full Color, and today we're doing our Wuthering Waves review on the PS5. I was supposed to do this review a little while ago, but I got caught up playing the game, and I just kept playing, and I had a hard time pulling myself away. I believe that allows me with confidence to tell you all I really enjoyed this game, so let's break down this review like we do, all right? So first off, the visuals. The first thing we come into contact with, this game is visually easy on the eyes. I really love the art style. I love the character models. I love the environments. And I know some people felt like that Jinzhou area, there were a lot of reused architecture pieces, and there are within that Jinzhou area. But once you progress the story, once you keep moving, you're going to see some different areas, some different topography. And the traversal system allows us really to enjoy this topography through wall running, jumping, gliding, flying. All these things really going to allow you to really take in the scenery and really enjoy it. And I think they did an absolutely fantastic job all the way around in the visuals department. So kudos to them on that front. Now, next two things that we're going to go over really ain't hitting, but, you know, they are serviceable. And that being the sound department. The sound department by way of the battle music and by way of just battle SFX, fantastic. I really like what they did on that side. Now, by way of voice acting, you know, it was like a phone it in type job. And I don't think that this game was meant to be one of these polarizing, heartfelt, emotional things, but some of the scenes are written to be such. Therefore, you would kind of hope that they would do a little bit more on that front. But I ain't mad at it. I didn't start this game because I was looking for a super narrative driven experience. I started this game for the combat. We'll get there though. Next off is the story. Again, like I said, some parts are written to be super powerful moments and they just don't hit. The story is serviceable. It's okay. It's nothing that's gonna blow your socks off or nothing like that. It's a cool little story. It's a story that you probably heard of or heard bits and pieces of before. So it's cool. It's neither here nor there for me. What is here and there for me is the combat system, all right? So you have what's known as a resonator. You can make a team of 3 of them, all right? And there are so many different resonators. I'll get to this Gatcha thing first because I haven't played a Gatcha game, so I'm aware of them, but this is the first one I played. I saw that the combat system was an action-based RPG, so I said, hey, let me jump into this. So the Gatcha part, there is a premium currency known as convenes. You can go into the storefront and there's a spot where you can use these convenes to roll the dice and see what you get out of this little gambling store thing. Roll responsibly, people. I have not put a dime into this game. In fact, I think if you join in the very near future, they do give you quite a few resources for joining in while the game is just launching on console. So I got a ton of things, and I believe even PC right now, if you're getting in right now, they do give you, they load you up from the New Year event, Christmas event, and all that stuff. So you're gonna get a ton of stuff where you can go in the storefront and roll them up and see which resonators that you get, and you can make a team of 3 of these resonators. Now, if you look at your resonator, they're gonna have kind of what they're good at, what it is, what's their role in combat. Are they a main damage dealer? Are they an energy regen type character? So all these characters have something that they're really good at and a reason why you want to have them in your rotation. Just because they're not a 5-star doesn't mean they suck. There are some really good 4-stars in there too that you definitely want to have in your rotation depending on your team composition. But simply, you want to have a team of 3 resonators. Each one of them have skills, and those skills can be leveled up through a multitude of crafting materials and the money system, and it's always going to feel like you just don't have enough. You're going to burn through so many materials leveling people up. It's going to be insane. That's part of the grind. And although it's a grind, I feel like when you get into those combat moments after you leveled up, after you got those skills to where you want them to be, and you see that payoff, it just feels really good. And you're like, all right, this is what I'm grinding for. My people are stronger. I can go take on these stronger things. It's absolutely fantastic feeling. I think they did a really good job on that front. But you make your team of 3. Like I said, they have their personal levels and they have their skill levels, so you can level up their skills. But wait, there's more. Each one of these people will have a weapon equipped. You can level up that weapon. There are weapon levels. There are weapon rarities. So which weapon are you going to level up and what are you going to do with that? But wait, there's more. As you fight on the field, you're fighting monsters. Typically, sometimes you're fighting other things, but for the most part, you'll be fighting monsters. These monsters have a chance to leave behind what's known as an echo, and basically that's how you capture them inside of your gourd. Think like Pokemon, if you will. Once you capture them, they'll drop at a rarity. And once you get that, you can then equip that as your main echo. Each resonator can have one main echo on. You actually want to look at the echoes and be certain that's the resonator you want to equip to. So you want to make sure that, hey, this echo and what their function is compatible with my resonator. They both are in this electric damage type. Therefore, this electric echo should go with my electric resonator. It's not always apples to apples like that. Some you can mismatch and cross with, but for the most part, to be on the safe side, if your resonator is a type of damage and your echo is a type of damage, they should be pretty compatible with one another, at least to start with. When you go into your min-maxing, then yes, you're going to be searching for very, very specific echoes to equip to a resonator. But those echoes also can be leveled up, and those echoes can be then tuned to give bonus stats to your resonator. There's so much to do, so much to grind for, and the game field is littered with not only just exploration challenges, combat challenges, tons of like little puzzles throughout the game that you can find and do that just are kind of like a different change of pace that I really like. You have so many side quests, secret dungeons to find. The game is absolutely just littered with so much stuff to do. It's absolutely insane, and sometimes it can feel daunting. So sometimes I feel like it's best to just say, hey, I want to do this thing today. I kind of want to take on some combat challenges and do this thing, or okay, I want to do some exploration. I want to find everything in this area. Now, one of the more tedious things to do is to 100% explore an area. It's absolutely tedious, but the rewards pay out so good. So it's something I will say, hey, today I'm gonna 100% this area, and then I'll do some combat challenges. I'll do some story missions. I've been doing it that way. I feel like it's a little more digestible that way. Once you get the exploration stuff done, you're done with it. You know, you only got to 100% at one time. Like I said, those rewards for 100% in the area are excellent. So definitely you want to look into that, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. You can go through, you can just run through the story, you can go through, you could just do exploration things, and there are so many different time trials out there. This game literally just throws content at you to play, no charge. Go into it. There are so many different events going on right now just because the holidays, I'm guessing. So many. Go in, have a ball. You can earn some of this premium currency as well while you're doing it. You don't have to put money into this game if you really don't want to, and that's the beauty of this game. Not once have I felt like I need to buy something. I need this. Even though there are some 5-star resonators I really want, I haven't felt like, oh, I need to go do that. I have about 10 resonators right now, so 2 of them are 5-star. You know, do I want to add more? Absolutely, but I just haven't gotten the pulls for it yet, but I'm working on it, all right? So ultimately, though, the game definitely is a good feeling game. I was waiting for Tales of Graces F to come out to do a review for that, but this kind of came along my line, and you know what? I started playing it, and here we are. Me doing a review for this game. It's a fantastic game. There's also co-op. You will need to hit Union level 22 to be able to co-op with a friend. And although I thought at first, man, that kind of sucks, I wish you can co-op at the beginning, I think it's actually a really good thing. It gives players a chance to get hip to this combat system. So by the time you hit 22, everyone should be like pretty hip to the combat system and understanding of, hey, what this is. So when you go to take on high-end content with a friend, you're able to you know, tackle that a little bit easier. You both know kind of, okay, how this game goes. And with that, like, it's an amazing thing. This game is dope. I definitely encourage you to try it. Just see how you feel about the combat, and I think everything else will fall into place. And hey, if you try it out and you absolutely love it and you looking to somebody to run with, hey, put your friend link in the comment section. I'll definitely try to get that ad in next time I get on, all right? But that's going to do it for this one, you all. Y'all take it easy, and as usual, peace, be blessed.